When preparing for the NFL draft, a quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Let's go now. Ready?
On first down, they'll start out with Singletary. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
At the 17-yard line.
They go right back to Singletary. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
You can bet they're not going to go away from the running game anytime soon, but this is obviously not a good start. 2 carries, 2 runs, both stopped for a loss.
Ready?
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 35. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. And Stroud now to throw. Throw over the middle is taken in by Dell. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's second down. Throwing now is Stroud. That to the sideline, and it's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 44. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there at 22. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Gone. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
That is caught. Josh Reynolds. Touchdown. Josh Reynolds. 34 yards. And the Lions use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this. The football wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. Maybe that'll help him settle back into a groove after the interception on the first drive here, picking up the first to start drive number 2.
And it is just starting over, isn't it? Sometimes it's just how you have to do it. You have to erase things from your mind. Don't worry about what happened before, because over the course of a game, the good players, things turn out really well for them, and that's what he's trying to do here.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Stroud here on 3rd and long. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Levi Onwuzurike charging in and finishing off the sack. On 4th down, here's Cameron Johnston on to punt for Houston. Back deep, Khalif Raymond. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they'll start with a 1st and 10 at their own 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. inside the 10, and he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 77 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Gibbs going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Gibbs again, and he's not going too far. In fact, stopped dead in his tracks at the 3. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. 3rd down and goal now, and this Houston defense not backing down. They'll look for one more stop. They'll try to run with Gibbs. And he pushed forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. Well, let's see what they do. They're knocking on the door here in the 2nd quarter.
And you know what you look at on your play sheet? Your 2-point conversion plays, because you've drawn up a number of them in today's football. You don't just have 1 or 2 for the game. You have more like 6 or 7. Which one do you like here? Because that's essentially what you're going for right now. That spot of the field.
And in for the Lions, touchdown. Sam Laporta, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Lions' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Stroud to throw it. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. Open man is Noah Brown. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
He'll get this to Devin Singletary out of the backfield. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Play action. Stroud now. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Throwing on 2nd and long. Stroud. Throw out wide is incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Third down throw incomplete as well. Detroit was up for the challenge through the air. They force a 4th down. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. The kick, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one. So now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced. Either throw it or run it and try and win this ball game.
2nd and 10. Thanks for tagging along with us here from Houston, Texas. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 1st down Lions on a pickup of 13. Those are the type of runs that we did not see from him in the first half, but a good start to the 3rd quarter.
And I know what everyone's thinking that's watching this. They did a great job adjusting at the half. Oftentimes you don't make adjustments. You just dial into your game plan a little bit better, and maybe they're starting to make some headway.
Now a 1st down throw, gone. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
Hold on. Check. Super one. Go.
Here's Goff. He wants Reynolds way downfield. That is incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
On second down, here's Goff. Got his man, it's Williams. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 34-yard line. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hand stand in bounds.
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Goff. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Lions first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
On first down, it's gone. His throw incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Here's 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Goff. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Again, Goff. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Texans are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. And they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities. And this is a good one right in front of them.
A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
Ready, go. Check, Panther. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Man open. That's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the 4th quarter. On second down, here's a run with Singletary. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Stroud now on 1st and 10. Over the middle, complete. It's Schultz. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
18 Rattler.
And they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Stroud. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions are going to take possession here at their own 33. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Super. Hey, 76.
Goff now to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
Goff throwing again. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And this Texans defense stands tall. Here's 1st and 10. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. Here we go. This is 4th down. 4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Schultz. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Stroud's throw complete into the hands of Schultz here. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Charles, that's a pretty good response from a rookie quarterback. He's had his struggles in this game, including the interception on the last drive, but there he takes him down the field and puts it in.
Here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a...
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT. And this hit it before, and that draws the flag every time.
And there's no doubt in my mind that converting an onside kick has never been tougher in the NFL with the new rules. So trying to get it to 10 yards, timing up perfectly, that's tough enough to begin with. But when you go ahead and grab it before it goes, you got no shot then.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. All 3 timeouts still remain. Keep that in mind. They'd prefer to use him on the defensive end. But here's 1st and 10. Stroud to throw it. His throw caught at about the 5. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Passing lanes, tough to come by with so many defensive backs on the field here late in the game. And it's not just the number of bodies, it's their quickness and their agility that makes it tough to...
And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
To press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Now Goff. Flushed out right. And this is caught inside the 5. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by